Good morning, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, and good afternoon, good morning, good evening to all of you, whichever part of the world you are right now, family, and welcome back to Crystal D channel. This is the men's vault finals during the Doboro Fig Apparatus World Cup 2025 OSEJIK. So this is just a reaction videos to all of their performances, and hope you will subscribe, like, and share. So if you are new to the sports, there is a new Olympic cycle in which is the difficulties will just be 8. And also here in the vault finals, the 6.0 difficulty will be downgraded to the 5.6 difficulty will be downgraded to 5.2, such as the Dragolesco, and the 6.0 the difficulty will be downgraded, I think, to 5.6, something like that. So subscribe, like, and share, and enjoy the competitions. So these are the people that will be going to participate in the men's vault finals. Thank you very much.
Bartolini, our first contender for the men's vault finals. Welcome back to Crystal D Gymnastics channel, and today we're going to watch the men's vault finals. Nicola Bartolini is a world champion for the floor 2021. Jarman, the bronze medalist for floor, Paris Olympics 2024, and world champion in the vault 2023.
And how exciting that we get a rematch between Jarman and Artur Davtyan.
Yes, Artur Davtyan here and Jarman, a rematch of the Olympics.
He won a bronze medal on floor at the last Olympic Games. He was the second best in qualifying.
Aurel Benovic now, a representative of Croatia.
To home hope and home hero Aurel Benovic of Croatia, who was 5th in the Olympic vault final in Paris.
Yes, 5th on the Olympic vault finals in Paris. So just amazing one.
In OSEJIK in this event.
Oh, great.
Year.
Aurel Benovic is amazing.
He was the 4th best in qualification on this occasion.
So we have here Hepworth, Artur Davtyan, and also Chun Chen Ng, Azimilov. Alright. We have here Chun Chen of Malaysia. We have also here a Bulgarian vaulter. There you go, Aurel Benovic, who is also part of the men's floor finals. Subscribe, like, and share to Crystal D channel. Thank you very much.
The split warm-up system is in operation.
Yeah, so narito tayo ngayon. We are recasting this live in Dubai.
Gymnastics Federation Apparatus World Cups. So the first 4 will have a little contact time with the apparatus. That's going to be Harry Hepworth, Artur Davtyan, Abdulaziz Mirvaliev.
Yes, first, yan, si Harry Hepworth, Davtyan Mirvaliev ng Uzbekistan, Chun Chen ng Malaysia.
And top qualifiers in the first half of the final, and the second and 4th best qualifiers.
This is a okay, Harry Hepworth also.
The random draw has
Rematch for the vote. Because between the Olympians are here. This is a good line, a good lineup for both finals, because Harry Hepworth is an Olympic finalist, Davtyan, Jarman is an Olympic finalist, also Aurel Benovic. Azimilov needs to be more precise with his movements. He is a rising star, and Chun Chen also needs to be more precise or more clean with his performances. Chun Chen got a sorry bro, I just have to repeat this one, that you Chun Chen got some accidents, unfortunate mistakes last day from the last World Cup in the Antalya. Yeah, he's amazing. Chun Chen of Malaysia. We're happy that he is part of the finals now. He belongs to the great vaulters of the world, Chun Chen. Harry Hepworth given. He has a great great prowess in the vault. He has been winning in the. He's also a floor specialist. Harry Hepworth also a rings champion and a medalist in the British Championship and European.
Lowered by 0.4 of a mark. So consequently, vaults that were a 5.6 difficulty. I say that looking at those two gentlemen who had 5.6 difficulty vaults, two of them in the previous cycle there. They now have two 5.2 degree
Okay,
difficulty vaults.
so the 5.6 difficulty, like the Dragulesco, will have ng 5.2 difficulty.
And that will just provide a little more equilibrium across all of the 6 pieces for gentlemen.
Wow.
And he'll give us a lot of excitement.
Ng Chun Chen is amazing.
Very interesting.
Great
gymnast,
job,
young
Nang, for
athlete,
those
one of the
tumblings.
younger
Oh,
competitors.
the young competitors, young
Southeast Asian
gymnasts
Games
of
medal winners.
Croatia. The future Olympians of Croatia. Now we got here Harry Hepworth of Great Britain. 14.433 score from the qualification. It's a good score. As I said, if your score in the FIG code of points now is near to 4.5, 4.4, it's a good score.
Third best performer in qualification.
Third best performer in qualification because Jake Jarman was the second best in the qualifications.
At the Olympic Games.
Nice, Dragulesco.
Very nice looking Dragulescu.
Amazing. That's a 5.2 difficulty now. And it was well done
Plenty
for
of
Harry
action on that
Hepworth.
vault.
Let's see how clean it was. Yeah, it's a clean one.
Yeah, he's relatively raised in terms of his upper body as he lands. It's very difficult.
Yeah, it's good. He had landed with a high level of chest, which is good one. A good indicator that he will have a good score, like Carlos Yul had.
Time because of the height of the vault. So this ought to do pretty positively. There we have it, 14.3. So the Dragulescu, which used to be a 5.6 difficulty vault, now downgraded along with all of them. So he drops by about a tenth and a half from qualification. It was a 14.466 in the preliminary.
10.5 downgrade of score from the qualification kay Harry Hepworth. Kasi because of the hoop,
And it's a very compact,
if you can see the floor finals of Harry Hepworth,
small movements on
may
land
mga
that
ano
make
lang
all
siya
the
eh,
difference.
mga mostly stick to the floor.
Oh,
Nice
yes, well
one.
done. That's the
That's good.
spring front layout, 2.5 twists.
The thing that only Harry Hepworth should improve is the stick to the floor. But otherwise, he runs it very smooth.
So, Great Britain's Harry Hepworth with a very compelling start. That
Yes, a
certainly
very
is
compelling start and
display
also
that could have
a
medal
good
contention.
podium contender. Ilang twist to? 1, 2, 2.5 twist. So, Kahara, 2.5 twist. Yung legs niya lang medyo nagtabingi sa air, is it? Yes, a little bit of a bending of the
Backwards
legs.
movement.
Little, very little.
Quite tidy looking in the air.
Yeah.
Feet remaining
Pero
together.
meron lang siyang kaunti lang na
Great to see him
bending
back.
of the knees. Very, very minimal bending. So it's
We have a
14.383.
for Hepworth, virtually
Wow,
the same as qualification.
14.466 for the vault 2.
14.466 for the second vault, which is a little better in terms of execution.
Armenia, Artur Davtyan got 14.683 during the qualification. Artur Davtyan's strength is a very clean execution of the bolt. Very clean execution.
Top qualifier, Olympic silver medalist.
Olympic silver medalist because Carlos Yulo of the Philippines was the gold in the vault.
Full set of colours
Also,
completed in Los Angeles.
I hope Carlos will be join the World Cup.
vault title winner over the last few seasons.
And Philippines hope can join the World Cup challenge. At least World Cup challenge.
Yes.
does have a bit of a hop forwards, quite a bit
Yes, a little hop forward.
slightly lower in his chest position than normal, but it is by anyone's standards.
Yeah, lower chest forward. You can see here. Ayun, oh, medyo mababa lang. Nagbaba yung chest ni Artur Davtyan. Yun, mababa siya eh. In compared to Harry Hepworth, more higher. But in the air, they are most probably very... Pero malaki kasi deduction pag mababa ang chest mo eh, upon your landing. For those who are new in the sport, so if you had a landing which is very low chest for a start, and then you will have a low score, so 14.166. Yeah, it's very low. 8.966 in comparison to Harry Hepworth is what was 14.3.
He's had a very fine season, winning Cottbus and winning Antalya. We expect a like-for-like comparison between him and Hepworth in terms of the vaults that they've actually chosen.
Actually, mostly Harry Hepworth and Artur Davtyan has same level of difficulty, which is 5.2.
So this should be the handspring front layout 2.5 twist, Yo 2 vault.
Handspring layout 2.5 twist. Ayun.
And indeed it was again a big landing
Yeah,
adjustment.
big landing adjustment will be 0.3.
Quite interesting after that.
0.3 to 0.5 maybe, but if this very big, maybe 0.5 deductions or 0.3.
More pronounced landing adjustment than the previous vault. But again, we just remind ourselves, this is the start of a build towards Los Angeles 2028.
Here's the thing, if you're a gymnast and you keep on competing, you will be used to it.
With the move forwards rather
Ayan,
than
no?
actual lilt to the right hand side.
Good in the air, feet are glued together, legs are glued.
The chest that has tidiness to it.
Mababa lang talaga yung chest pagka landing niya, tapos yung hoop niya, that will be a massive deductions for the executions. Yon.
Based on execution, they are, just to clarify, the same difficulty.
Surely that, so it's 14.216.
So Hepworth indeed remains in the lead. 14.266 for vault number 2. That did have a 9+ execution score.
Doon na siya umupo sa bronze eh, kasi alam niya baka hindi siya mag-silver.
Abdulaziz Mirvaliev of
Yes, 13.9 si Abdulaziz for the vault 1.
Looks very controlled in what we saw yesterday from him.
Very Eurasian.
Good vaulter. He actually was 11th at the World Championships in Antwerp.
Wow, 11th at the World Championship.
Best of all of his.
He's a rising star in the vault. He should just clean up his executions.
23.
Good one, yes.
Good hold.
Great hold, Abdulaziz.
Uses the,
He's amazing.
1.5 as his opening vault.
He did it well.
Doesn't he do well to stabilize
And
that?
it's clean also.
It's remarkable, actually. This will be an interesting angle for
Yeah.
us to appreciate it. Because he really looks as though he's just about to drift to the right
Yung
hand
land,
side as he
yes,
lands.
may drift sa right eh, sa
It's
landing.
very good judgment.
Yung
Works hard
shoulder.
to point his toes to keep the heels together.
Yeah,
to
yung
ensure
toes
good
niya.
form.
Yung hindi kailangan bumaba. Kaya lang kasi, syempre, you have to preserve your body. Ayun no, masyado siya nag-parallel and the bat is very near to the floor upon his landing. But this was good, 14.533.
14.533.
It's a good score. Well, in the second vault, he should have a good execution for him to be in the podium. Kinakabahan na siya eh.
I can feel the nerves na.
And that
Ay,
is
yun lang. Sayang.
real showpiece vault. The Blahnik.
The Blahnik is good, but there is a massive step forward.
Well performed.
Yun
Had a
lang.
big landing adjustment there, but wasn't that exciting to watch?
He can have, he can correct his adjustment with his landing. Then that can be a good contender for podium. I can see Abdulaziz will be a good contender for podium.
Again, he attacks
Ayan,
the
no?
toe point.
1-2. Massive,
Tries to
ano,
really
and
perform
2
that
step
with style.
forward.
He's got a little bit of bend in the knees.
Yes. Yeah, little bend of the knees, so yung sa kanyang
Quite
pike.
a bit of bend in the knees. We'll see from that angle.
Yeah, quite, yes. Very visible bending of the knees. Deduction for
Very
that.
successful.
Yes, it's a very successful one. Yun lang. Step forward, then to one whole step. One big step. That's 14.133. Sayang.
333.
If he didn't step forward, that will be a 14.3 or 14.4.
What's notable there is that he's gained about 3/4 of a mark for his second vault.
Chun Chen now of Malaysia, 13.850 for the qualification during for the Vault 1. Cute ni Nang dito.
8th best in qualifying. Now he will really give us some difficulty. Will he give us the execution that
Yeah, he needs to have a
can be a little
good
bit
execution with his
erratic in
Dragolesco.
his performance of some of these vaults?
Dragolesco or
Ambitious,
the
glad
2.5
he really
twist?
goes for compelling difficulty, and he's just so exciting to watch.
Yeah, I'm excited for Chun
22-year-old from
Chen.
Johor.
Let's go Nang.
Well, there we
Wow.
go. Slightly jarred
Well done.
landing, the handspring front 2.5,
It's a good landing.
but he attacks it. He goes for a lot of power.
He has a good power. Is not that satisfied with his performance. Let's see what happened.
He had execution scores.
My
below
leg
9
separation.
qualification. If you just look at the
Leg separation.
flight, look at the leg
Wow.
separation.
Yeah, that could be a deduction.
Points, the elegance of Mirvaliev's vaulting. A little
You know.
contrast to be drawn here, perhaps, with Chun Chen.
Leg separation and medyo mababa yung chest during the landing, but he can work on with that. Leg separation, no?
He does manage to get around in what is a complicated piece of vaulting.
Very complicated talaga ang vaulting. So, 14.0 for the vault
14
1.
the score.
This is a good improvement.
Penalty. It is
Mr.
better
Point
than
one penalty.
qualification by a single tenth. Well done to him there.
Yes, well done. Well done, Nang. It's just the chest was, he landed the lower chest. But he can correct it in the gym.
We expect this to be a Dragolescu. So, same combination as we are going to see from several others, but in a different order.
Yo,
Well done.
very
Managed to
well
hold that
done, Nang.
superbly.
Great job, Nang. At least hindi siya na-disgrasya.
Quite
Yay!
right too. You should be thrilled about that. What a great performance in the final for Chun Chen. Told you he was exciting. And he's performed the 2 vaults nicely as well.
Performed nicely. Yes, indeed. It's a good performance. It's a good performance from Chun Chen. Medyo ano lang.
Again, a little tidying up to be done with
Yes, he needs to clean up. That's one, the stepping in the sideward and the shoulder dropping at the right.
I think there he might
That's
be
one,
about
no?
to get that right hand down to lose a full mark.
Yeah, good thing he did not
Perfect to
put his hands
bring
down.
stability into that vault.
Yun, no, muntik na yung kamay. Buti lang, yes, it's a great save. That's a good save. He's happy na.
Isn't it a lovely sight when you see a gymnast who's happy with what they've done?
Such a lovely smile from Nang.
We don't see because we just get to enjoy the lovely bit where they're on television and performing for our entertainment and for the prize money and for the experience.
It's good to watch Chun Chen here.
He's earned the right to be pleased with that display.
I'm pleased with the display of Nang Hosot. It's 13.9, 13.833.
13.916. He's gained some hundredths and he's in fourth position.
Yeah, it's good to watch Chun Chen there. Clean vault. Anyways, Nang can improve his Dragolesco. He knows na just continue to compete and compete and compete. Nicola Bartolini now having the warm up. We have here Trifonov from Bulgaria, Jarman, Jake, Great Britain, and Aurel Benovic.
Who will give us some very compelling difficulty. We expect him to have the highest difficulty of anyone by 4/10 over the peloton. And then Aurel Benovic, who again we anticipate posting two 5.2 degree of difficulty vaults.
Two 5.2 difficulty. Well, if it's Aurel Benovic has a 5.2 difficulty of vault when he needs to improve the executions so that he can gain a good score. That's a good one, good display.
Might go as he hoped in the floor final yesterday. But he's always a contender in a vault competition, especially in front of his home fans.
From Bulgaria, great naman niya.
Daniel Trifonov from Bulgaria.
Daniel Trifonov, of course, the very young Daniel.
He's been a junior national champion.
Oh,
Just about everything.
that's a good junior national champion.
On vault. And he has been
Very
a
evenly
senior
with his physique.
World Challenge Cup medalist on vault. That was in Szombathely in Hungary last year when he finished second.
Wow, good
effort to
one.
hold on to that. He will take
Good
some
hold.
landing deductions, but he minimised them as best he could.
Yes, he minimizes those
He also uses
deductions.
the same vault as
But
Mirvaliev.
amazing, great job. He has a good flight in the air. I believe it's a feet glued together. Yeah, feet are glued together. That should be the case. And it's very tidy in the air. It's just the landing that he needs to improve. Those
Nice,
step forward.
stable, central. It's all the way around in the 1.5 twisting Kasamatsu vault.
Kasamatsu. 2.5. That's 2.5 twisting, bro. So you get 14.0. 9.2 difficult execution. 4.8 difficulty only. Yeah, so for you to have a good score, at least 5.2 difficulty will be enough.
Make an adjustment to the score for Abdulaziz Mirvaliev, and I'm very relieved about it because Mirvaliev was initially given a 5.2 difficulty for his first vault. We'll come back to that after this performance. And there is the shoe felt,
very
the
tidy.
second vault of Daniel Trifonov, so
Great execution, Daniel.
well done to him.
Yeah, it's well done.
Just to come back to that vault for Abdulaziz Mirvaliev, he was given a 5.2 for the 1.5 twisting Kasamatsu.
5.2 difficulty also.
5.33 score, and I was looking at it thinking surely that should be a 4.8 because the Kasamatsu 1.5 has dropped down from a 5.2 in the last
Oh yeah,
few years, or
from
the last
5.2 to 4.8.
cycle of 4 years, and indeed that has now been downgraded to a 14.133 with a 4.8 difficulty. Back to Mr. Trifonov and his well-performed shoe felt.
Yes, indeed. So well performed. Volt, Kasamatsu, Sukahara. Wow, nice one. Great job for the second Volt. Daniel Trifonov got 14.0 also. So 14.0 score for the Volt.
Is in fourth place.
Bot Volt.
Mirvaliev still holding on to third.
Amazing one. Great job. So Nicola Bartolini, also an Olympian.
Nicola Bartolini.
14.016. Nakatakot si Nicola dito.
14.016 the average score, and that would put him in fourth position with
The Italian Nicola Bartolini.
silver medalist at the Mediterranean Games in Algeria.
Ang ganda ng ano niya, oh. Ang ganda ng kanyang physique. Dami ng natato. Wow. Yes, very tidy looking. Very tidy looking. Yeah, may kaunti ng adjustment, pero hindi na masyado.
2.5 twisting Yuchenko vault.
Yeah, 2.5 twisting Yuchenko.
Very impressive.
Great job, Nicola Bartolini. Yun, tidy oh. Counting hoop lang naman. So, it will just be a fine score. Yuchenko or handspring, 1.5 twist.
One of those gymnasts who has really worked on the craft of appearing effortless in what he does.
Yeah, bakit ginagamit pang ano? Bro, you should use at least the honey instead of your saliva, no?
That is up from qualification.
Very much better than honey.
Only just over a 10th difference, but could be significant.
That will be significant to your score.
Expectation here is for a 1.5 twist.
Let's go, Nicola. Amazing.
So, and,
Great one.
Again, it's quite stable.
Great execution.
Difficulty-wise,
Stable.
he is about 8/10 lower than the leading couple of gymnasts.
10th lower, so it must be. It's hard to if you can have the 5.1 difficulty only. Even you get a good executions, it will be hard because most if all the teams are clean in their executions, then the difficulty value you should at least make it higher. But amazing one here. Feet are glued together. And a very good landing. O, may ano lang, may shoulder leaning at the right side of his shoulder. That will be a deductions too.
Nicola Bartolini goes into third place.
So 14.133.
I'd say that little execution increase might make a difference. And he's done it on the second vault too by a single tenth. So he is now ahead.
Great to see here one Jake Jarman now from the Great Britain and Phil also. So with the Philippine passport too. 14.550 Volt 1 during qualifications. Let's see here, Jake. Masyadong kinakapan si Jake, oh.
Second best in qualification, the world champion on vault.
Yeah, recent world champion in the vault, reigning world champion in the vault.
much will depend on this first vault.
Ayaw!
Gosh.
Sayang.
Well, that's the Yonikura, and he was halfway out of the building. There's so much
Yonikura.
amplitude in it.
There's a lot of deductions, 1 whole point deductions maybe, but it's fine. Jake is having a good attitude. Cheerful, that's what's good for Jake.
Well, the Jarman, I should say, the Kasamatsu 2.5.
Ayun no, sayang.
No, it was the
May forward si Jake dun eh.
Yonikura vault. I'm doubting myself, but I am right.
Ayun, masyadong siguro nasaktan siya. At least siguro kailangan medyo i-bend mo na kaunti yung tuhod mo. Para hindi masyadong magkamali.
Score
So 13.9, 0.3 deductions doon. Sayang, execution 8.6 lang. Second vault ni Jake Jarman na ngayon.
So that Yonikura vault down by a full mark from qualification.
Dragulesco. Yes, good one.
Well performed, so that will bring
Yeah,
the
well
average score up
performed.
quite a bit.
It will help him to have a good average score na. Pero medyo mababa pa rin na kaunti yung kanyang shoulder. Ayun, mababa ang chest na kaunti eh.
To be out of the
Ayun, mababa
race
oh.
on the podium, courtesy of that unfortunate landing adjustment, big landing adjustment on the first vault.
Mababa ang chest niya dito and that will be deductions. But he can do better and we can learn from these competitions. Ayos niya ito sa gym, promise.
Watching on Harry Hepworth, who's currently leading the way.
Awesome job, Harry.
.95, so 6th position for Jake Jarman.
6th position now for Jake Jarman, of course. Kaya may Aurel Benovic ka eh.
Now, this is interesting. Leading score, 14.383, and here is Aurel Benovic, who scored 14.216.
Aurel Benovic now. The last vaulter.
And we expect that we're going
Let's
to
welcome Aurel Benovic.
the same 2 vaults that we saw from Harry Hepworth, so it will be very interesting. Here we go, last gymnast.
Wow!
That's a good Dragulescu.
Very amazing,
Now,
Dragulesco.
Hepworth scored
You can see how it was well done.
Is he going to win it again? 2 years in succession, Aurel Benovic.
Wow. He look at the tidiness of the vault of his Dragulesco. Very good height. Nice landing. Good height to. Empowered siya by his people here. It's a good push.
You know, this could be very, very tight. It's been a good vault final, hasn't it?
Indeed, it's a
Lovely
good
standard.
vault finals. A good
Well,
lineup.
that's given us
So
no clarity at all,
14.3.
because it's the same score as Hepworth.
9.1.
14.3. He's up 2 tenths
Yeah,
from qualifying.
14.3.
Totally in medal contention now.
14.3
Now,
score for the
Hepworth was
first vault.
stronger on the second vault. He had a 9.266 execution for a 14.466 overall.
Let's see. So he must do a good executions
Exactly the same vault
here.
from Benovic.
Wow!
Well, I However,
Wow.
it's going to come
The
down
hope
to
is
minute calculations.
he can be the
but
gold
that's
here.
a brilliant case made by Aurel
Yes.
Benovic.
Very clean vault here from Aurel. No
What
significant
this
hoop.
gentleman has been
And
through
feet are very glued
over the
together.
last
No
couple of
leg
years.
bending. Feet are glued together.
Bereavement,
Very good
dreadful
posture.
injury, the most dramatic of Olympic qualification processes, and he's handled it all with the broadest of shoulders.
For the LA Olympics, he
And how
can
special
be
that he
one
gets
of
to
the
come
best.
back here to the people who've paid to see him. And many of them will
Wow.
come just
He
to
really
see
worked
him.
hard. You can see in his executions here that he really worked hard. It's like that
He has a slight
mostly it
loss of
happens.
form
If in the Olympics you
coming
are in the
towards
5th
the ground,
position,
but he is
6,
still going
or
to
you're
score
part of the
very
finals
well
in the
because the
Olympics,
landing
chances that you
is
will work
particularly
hard
good.
more so that you can perfect the vault or the exercise that you had missed. See
This
those
is
one? I'm
really going to be close, I think.
mayroon lang counting leg separation, but it's fine. Not that significant.
Well, you can hear he's got it. And that has not helped us at all because Jayla Hang's not competing for a little while yet.
14.4.
Aurel Benovic has won the vault title with a score
Wow.
of 14.4.
Great one. Gold medal for Aurel
Harry
Benovic.
Hepworth, 14.383. The finest of margins.
Grabe, a margin of difference.
He has retained his title in his home World Cup competition.
Great to see
In
him.
front of the fans who are always so thrilled to see him. Well done. And maybe, just maybe, all that he has been through is cathartically coming out. Goodness knows that man has earned the right to shed some tears.
Great job, Aurel. Oh, paiyak si Aurel because of the gold medal. So, natalo niya dito yung gold medalist and a silver medalist and bronze medalist ng vault ng Olympics. The Olympian. Natalo ni Aurel Benovic. Well, that's a good, ano yun, it's a great achievement too. That in one competition, the silver medalist, the world champion, natalo niya sa World Cup na to. So, what is the challenge for Aurel? The challenge for Aurel is to be consistent with his performances.
She had a very long illness. He actually, at one point, had saved her life when she had collapsed in the family home.
Oh.
And he managed to go to the final qualification opportunity
Oh.
in the World Cups and just coolly deliver a performance like there was nothing going on in his life, like he'd
Amazing.
just woken up that day and thought, only gymnastics in my head now. And then to go to the Olympics and finish 5th.
Great job, Aurel.
Triumph.
Kaya namatay na yung nanay niya, kaya naiyak siya. Kasi
You know what?
in
He's
the
still
Olympics,
only
namatay
24.
yung nanay niya.
Let's not forget that. He's going to be of prime vaulting age when the next games come around.
Yeah. He's a very great challenger now. See, Harry Hepworth. These are natalo na si Jake. Pero Jake kasi nagkaroon ng problema eh. So, the challenge with Aurel is to be consistent. See, Harry Hepworth, Artur Davtyan, Nicola Bartolini, Jake Jarman. These are world champion and Olympic medalists. In which in this competition, he had a good ranking. He advances the ranking against them. So now is the awarding ceremony for the men's vault finals. So let's go.
Here the procession led by the honorary guard of OSEJIK, Baranya County, a historical organisation tracing its roots back to the personal guard of Ban Josip Jelacic. It was originally founded in Zagreb in 1848, then revived in 1995 and re-established in Osijek in 1996. All of its members are aged between 14 and 25.
In the third place, winning the bronze medal, representing Armenia, Artur Davtyan.
The winner of the bronze medal, two-time Olympic medalist, Armenia's Artur Davtyan.
Congratulations, Artur Davtyan, sa bronze medal mo. Awesome job.
Drugo mjesto i srebrna medalja, predstavnik Velike Britanije. In the second place, winning the silver medal, representing Great Britain, Harry Hepworth.
The silver medal won by Harry Hepworth of Great Britain. Another Olympic medalist in this star-studded OSEJIK World
Ganda
Cup.
Place, winning the gold medal, representing Croatia, Aurel Benovic.
And to beat those two gentlemen, to beat two of the Olympic vault podium,
Yes, he beat the two Olympic
well,
podium.
that's the stuff
And,
of dreams.
and also a world champion.
With all that's happened in front of them,
Wow,
that is
amazing.
the stuff of fantasy.
This is a dream come true for Aurel Benovic. Well, he needs just to be
His
more
name is Aurel
consistent.
Benovic.
That's the challenge for
Can't
him,
even walk down the street in this
to be
place
more
without being
consistent
stopped by those folk.
of all his performances.
If you're able to, please stand for the national anthem of Croatia.
National anthem of Croatia, let's sing it.
Huge congratulations to the winner of the gold medal, joined by his fellow medalists in the men's vault competition at the OSEJIK World Cup.
Our medalist for the OSEJIK World Cup, ang galing-galing na talaga. Congratulations to
Just glance to the left and right.
to our medalist here.
Might just be. It's a
Great job for them.
That's the kind of performance that makes somebody a major player on the world stage to move from top 5 into top 3 potentially.
Yes, from top 5 to top 3.
The women's
We are very proud of you, Aurel Benovic. Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.